every morning. The body doesn't remember what you fed it yesterday. I reheated the rice, stood by the window, eating alone. Watched the neighbor's kid waiting for the school bus. He was kicking a rock, killing time like I used to. Back when I thought I'd figure it all out someday. Now I'm 43 with gray showing at my temples. And the only thing I figured out is that I'm still hungry. My father's hands used to be the strongest thing I knew. He could carry what I couldn't even lift off the ground. Last year I watched those hands shake, holding a coffee cup. He still got dressed every morning, still tied his shoes. Even when standing up took everything he had. I used to think that was sad, maybe even pointless. Now I think it was the bravest thing I've ever seen. A man refusing to stop until his body made him. There's bread in the cupboard, water in the tap. I don't know why I keep getting up for this, but something in me refuses to lie down. And I've decided that's enough of a reason. They say everything that's born will die someday. I've made my peace with that, or I'm learning to. What I can't make peace with is wasting the middle part, the days between the first breath and the last. So I eat even though I'll be hungry again by noon. I rest even though I'll wake up tired tomorrow. I keep putting one foot in front of the other, not because it makes sense, but because stopping is the only thing that scares me. There's bread in the cupboard, water in the tap. I don't know why I keep getting up for this, but something in me refuses to lie down. And I've decided that's enough of a reason. We're all just hungry ghosts pretending we're not. But at least we're still hungry, at least we're still here to feel it. Third glass of water tonight, and I'm still thirsty. The body's like a debt you pay but never pay off. I ate dinner 4 hours ago, already hungry again. Made a sandwich with stale bread, ate it standing in the dark. My grandmother used to say the body is an ungrateful guest. You feed it, it forgets, you feed it again anyway. She did that for 87 years without complaining. I'm half her age and already tired of the routine. But here's what I keep thinking about lately. If the hunger stopped, if the thirst went quiet, if my body stopped asking me for things means. That would mean something worse than being tired. It would mean the machine is winding down. It would mean the end is closer than the middle. So I fill the glass again, I make another sandwich. I answer the body's stupid questions, because the silence would be worse. Same glass, same thirst, same midnight kitchen, same body begging to be kept alive. I keep filling what empties out, because the emptying means I'm still here. The most beautiful woman I ever knew was my end. Face that stopped traffic, hands that move like music. Now she's 70 with spots on her skin and a slower walk. Still puts on lipstick every morning, still fights for every day. I asked her once if she hated getting old. She said, I hate it every single morning, then I get up anyway. That's when I understood what living really means. Not loving the fight, just refusing to lose it yet. Same glass, same thirst, same midnight kitchen, same body begging to be kept alive. I keep filling what empties out, because the emptying means I'm still here. The glass is empty again, I'll fill it one more time. That's the only answer I've got. I watched my mother iron her dress the morning of the funeral. 6 a.m. pressing every crease like the world depended on it. I wanted to say it doesn't matter, no one's going to notice, but I kept my mouth shut because I finally understood. She wasn't doing it for anyone else in that room. When she was doing it, 'cause stopping felt too much like dying. So she pressed the dress and buttoned her coat and walked out the door, and buried her husband looking like she still had something to live for. My father got dressed every day until he couldn't anymore, buttoned his shirt even when his fingers wouldn't cooperate, tied his shoes even when bending down made him dizzy. I used to think it was denial, maybe pride, maybe fear. Now I know it was war, a quiet war. No one talks about the war between giving up and getting through one more day. He lost eventually, everyone does, it's not the point. The point is he fought until his body made the choice for him. We keep tying our shoes every single morning. We keep buttoning shirts that will wear out someday. Not because we're going to win, but because we're not ready to lose yet. There's a woman on my street who walks at 7 every day, 80 years old, rain or shine, same roots, same slow steps. I asked her why she does it and she looked at me like I was stupid. Said if I stop moving, I'm afraid I'll never start again. That's the secret no one tells you about being alive. It's not about finding a reason, it's about refusing to need one. You tie your shoes because you tied them yesterday, and yesterday you tied them because you woke up and you could. We keep tying our shoes every single morning. We keep buttoning shirts that we'll wear out someday. Not because we're going to win, but because we're not ready to lose yet. Not today, not yet. The shoes still fit. The fight's not over. The shoes still fit. The fight's not over. I asked my father what the point of everything was. He laughed and said he'd tell me when he figured it out. 25 years later, he's gone and I'm still asking. The question doesn't get easier, you just get tired of waiting. So I stopped waiting for an answer to fall from the sky. Stop looking for a map that someone else drew. If the destination was already written, what's the point of walking? The journey only matters because we don't know where it ends. Some people wake up and say life has no meaning. And for them it doesn't, their own words made it true. Some people wake up and decide today is worth fighting for. And for them it is same coffee, same morning, different eyes. That's when I realize meaning isn't something you find. It's something you make with your own two hands. Like bread, like a house, like a reason to get out of bed. If I say this life matters, and it matters, that's the deal. There's no map for this, no X marking where to go. No voice from the sky saying this way, not that way. But if I get to choose what it all means, then I choose to mean something. My neighbor says life is pointless, sits on his porch all day. I sit on mine, sometimes we watch the same street. But I wave at the kids on their bikes, he doesn't. I don't know which one of us is right. Maybe neither, maybe both. But I'd rather be wrong and waving than right and empty. I'd rather fight for something that might not exist than give up on everything because I couldn't prove it. The answer isn't written yet, I'm the one writing it. There's no map for this, no X marking where to go. No voice from the sky saying this way, not that way. But if I get to choose what it all means, then I choose to mean something. For someone to tell me why. I'm writing the answer with every day I don't give up. Everything made of blood and bone knows how this ends. Not today, maybe not tomorrow, but the contract is signed. The most beautiful face will line and fade with time. The strongest hands will shake and lose their grip. I've watched it happen to everyone I love. My father, my grandmother, my aunt who used to turn heads. And I feel it starting in my own body now. The slowness in the morning, the ache that wasn't there before. But here's what I can't stop thinking about. Knowing all of that, we still get out of bed. We still eat breakfast like it matters. Still comb our hair. Still walk out the door like we've got somewhere to be. That's not denial, that's not fear, that's something else. Something fiercer than hope, more stubborn than fate. It's the body saying not yet when the mind knows better. It's the heart refusing to quit before the final bell. And I don't know why we keep fighting. Don't know why we won't lie down. But the bread's on the counter this morning, and I'm still here to eat it. Life doesn't give you answers, I've stopped asking for them. There's no ending that makes sense of all the ordinary middle. You just live it day by day, fight by fight. Hungry by noon, tired by 5, thirsty again before the glass is empty. And you keep filling the glass because that's what the living do. You keep tying your shoes because that's your answer to the void. Not a reason, not a purpose, just a refusal. Just a fist raised at the dark saying not today. I don't know why we keep fighting. Don't know why we won't lie down. But the bread's on the counter this morning, and I'm still here to eat it. Incomplete and still fighting, dying and still refusing to stop. That's the deal we made.